So hello guys, welcome back to the channel with this bright behind light. What's up everybody? I told you guys that I was going to be doing something today, this afternoon, so we're going to get started. I'm going to be totally doing something just a little bit of a twist from Miss Beloved Sauce. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing here first and foremost. These are the green peppers, the onions, the melted butter. I have some yellow peppers in there as well. Alright, so the twist is, I'm going to show you. Well, not too much of a twist. I need the scissors. Where are they? Oh my God, these scissors are always disappearing. And, oh yeah. And I'm making some, let's show you here. I'm making some burgers. I'm putting these burgers in the oven. Alright, you seen that? And also, let's move this out the way, guys. Also, these are the ingredients that I will be using. Some broth, some crushed garlic, some lemon pepper, some onion powder, some black pepper, some cayenne pepper. I'm going to put a little bit of basil, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of parsley, red pepper seeds, onion powder, and guess what, guys? A little twist of some cinnamon. Not much. I'm going to show you what I'm putting in it. And here's the twist. Duck sauce. So let's get this thing started before my camera decides it wants to cut off on me. So let's put these burgers in the oven real quick and get this started. I'm going to show you the measurement spoon. You can play this thing by eye, or you can measure it. So basically, I'm not really measuring it. I'm just doing something different. And then there's another thing I want to show you. I got the stove at 350 for the hamburger, because you know you're supposed to cook raw meat at a certain temperature. So these are the burgers, and they're going into the oven. Let's put it at the top rate. Also, guys, as you can see, I have some corn on the cob. Now, let me tell you what the twist is with the corn on the cob to make it get really nice and good and creamy and make the corn taste wonderful. I put here we are. I put a little bit of 1% milk into my corn. Okay? I'm going to show you that. 1% bit of milk into my corn. It makes the corn very good. Makes it very good, guys. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go in. We're going to take the chicken broth, and we're going to add, this is not much in here, so I'm just going to use all of this. Alright? You have to make sure the onions are transparent when you make the sauce. Alright? This is my first time trying this. So you have to have the fire down at a very low heat so that you won't burn the butter. Now, I poured the broth in, as you guys can see. There's the broth. Alright? Oh, and the corn is the 1% milk in there as well. And then we're going to take and we're going to put Goya's crushed garlic in here. You can put as much as you want. Okay? Let me turn this around so you can see what I'm doing. You can put much of this as you want. I like a lot of garlic, so that should do it basically right there. Let's put one more scoop. Okay? Alright, I'm going to show you that as well. So we used that little bit of a chicken broth. And then we're going to go in. We're going to use, well, I'm going to use some lemon pepper. I'm putting it in my little measuring cup. I should put my glasses on, guys, because I can't see very good. So I'm not going to put too much of a lemon pepper in there. This is what we're going to use here. A dash of that. Alright. I'm sorry I have to keep walking away from the camera because everything is displayed over here. Alright. some onion powder, which is not much in there. So I'm just going to use that little bit that's in there, guys. Okay? Don't come for me. And then also, I'm going to use a little bit of black pepper because we're using cayenne pepper. So this is the black pepper. Let's do it like this because I don't want too much pepper. And there's the black pepper. Boom. We're going to add that. All right. Now, I don't know if this is going to come out like Miss Belove's, but I'm just trying something totally different. Well, not different, quite different. Basil leaves. Just a little dab. That's enough right there. Bam. Okay. And then also, here I come, guys. I'm going to use a little bit of oregano. Now, I don't know how this may come out. I'm just trying something new. A little bit of oregano because we put basil leaves in there. Bam. All right. We put that in there. She put soda in hers, but I don't want soda in mine. Then we're going to use a little bit of parsley flakes. Just a teeny bit of parsley flakes. All right. Just a little bit. And there you have it. Bam. And then we're going to put a little bit of onion powder. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of onion powder. I told you guys I was going to come in and do something this afternoon. I just didn't tell you guys what. You can use as much onion powder as you want. I love onion powder and garlic powder. So this is the onion powder. Bam. All right. And then we're going to use, oh, this is coming out already. Jesus. Some red pepper seeds. Okay. Bam. Okay. And here is the kick. A little bit of cinnamon. Just a dab. Not much. So I'm going to do it by hand. By eye. You see? Like that. Okay. So we added that. Alright. We added all the ingredients that you see over here that I used. Alright. We used the, let me tighten these back up over here, guys. We used the, let me go over the ingredients again. So now we're going to use the paprika. I'm going to play that by eye. I don't want this thing too hot. Jesus Christ. Alright, that's the paprika. And then we put all those in. And here is the difference that I'm putting in here. The duck sauce. Alright. Squeeze them in. You could use like 3 packs, 4 packs. Because I don't use sugar, so I'm using the duck sauce. I don't know how this is going to come out, guys. I'm just saying, this is something I'm trying. But always remember to turn the fire down low to melt your butter and transparent your onions and your peppers. Okay? So now that we have all of that mixed in, all right, we're going to go in. Well, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in and I'm going to, I hate my stove to be nasty. I'm going to use lemon juice. As much as you want of the lemon juice. Alright, there's only a little bit in there, so I'm going to just squeeze this all out. Alright, lemon juice. And basically, for me, that's it. Now, she put sugar in hers and soda and all of that in hers. I don't do that, okay? Then we're going to stir this thing up. We're going to stir this up. Let's see. Okay. We're going to stir this up. Let's put a little bit more paprika in there. I don't even think this is paprika. I think this is just red pepper. Yeah, I think this is just red pepper. Okay. And then we're going to, you have to caramelize the onions, guys. We're going to stir this up. Oh, there it is. There's the color I'm looking for, guys. We're going to stir this up. And we're going to let it get a consistency. And we're going to let this boil. Now, I need a little bit of a salt in here. All right. Where's the salt? I'm going to put a little bit of hot sauce. Oh, this thing going to be smoking. Butter sauce. My butter sauce. Excuse me. I sneeze the other way, so don't come for me. A little bit of salt. And basically, that's it. Now, I'm wondering, because I don't use sugar, we're going to pipe up the heat just a little bit. And actually, it's up enough. And we're going to let this get a little consistency to it. Okay? The onions are transparent, you see? And we're going to let that cook. Let me taste this. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. We have all the ingredients and everything you want in there. I'm going to use just a little bit more of the lemon pepper. There's really nothing in there. Jeez Louise. And these are the ingredients that I've used. Oh, that's hot. I hope I didn't make it too hot, guys. And then we're going to let this come to a consistency. And we're going to let it boil. Because she likes a lot of onions in hers. But we're going to bring that to a consistency now. I'm going to put it on 3. And let that boil. And basically, that's it. Now, I figured I'd come in and do a cooking video. I put a little bit of hot sauce in there as well, guys. So these are all the ingredients that Anastasia used in making my garlic sauce. So I use a little bit of oregano. I love this name brand, Spice Time. I use some red pepper seeds, some basil leaves. Well, it's crushed. I use a little bit of parsley, some black pepper, some lemon pepper, some of the cayenne pepper, onion powder, a little dazzle of cinnamon. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit more of this cinnamon in here to give it that oomph. Okay? All right. Damn, smoke coming out this bitch. Sorry, guys. Oh, I got the belchies, y'all. And so, yeah, so that's it for that, for the ingredients of that. And these are the things that I've used to do my garlic butter sauce, okay? So let's go back over here. Let's shut all of that up. And look, guys, look what's going on. Look what's going on. Here we are. And we're going to let that boil for a good while. We're going to let that boil. And let's see what happens in a few seconds or so. All right? I have to put my measuring cup thing back on my thing because I like to keep up with things. So I figured I'd come in and do something different. No, is it going to be quite like Miss Beloved's? No, absolutely not. But you know what I'm thinking, guys? You know what I'm thinking? Maybe I will put some soda in there. Maybe I will. Yeah, I think I will. Now, the difference is, this is not a regular soda. Okay. Coke. I'm going to put Coca-Cola in it. Just a little drizzle. There we go. That's it. Right there. No more, no less. And then we're going to let this come to a consistency and boil. And let's see what happens with this Anastasia GHIRADELL'S put together garlic butter sauce. I can't even get my words out right. Let's see what happens with that. All right. We're going to see what happens with that. So let's clean up our mess so that my kitchen can be back like it was. These are the utensils that I'm using. So in a few minutes, I'll come back and let you guys see what's going on with it. Now, this is the corn that I added the milk to because it gives it that consistency. It makes the corn really, really good. I think I used the wrong pot because that's a small pot. Let me turn some lights on in here. I need some lights on, guys. And, yeah. So, that's what I'm doing for that. And, what are you guys cooking today? What are you guys cooking today? I hope you all enjoyed the video that I made earlier for you guys. And, you know, I swear, this stove is creepy, guys. Because I put it on low, like at a certain temperature. Sorry, I was putting something in the trash. And I tell you, it creeps. If I don't watch it, it creeps. Let me turn it down some. I don't want it to go too fast. It creeps, you know? And so, oh, look at this, guys. I don't know if this is Miss Beloved's, but it's Anastasia's. All right, so I put the Coke, a little bit of the Coca-Cola in there. All right, so we're gonna let that boil to consistency. See here? You see? Not quite like Miss Beloved, but in my own tradition. Okay. And then we made the corn. There is our corn with the milk in there. That's going to boil. And I might have to take some of this off because I have a little hole that's in the side of the pot. And when it starts to boil, it will boil through that little hole. And so basically that's it. That's the way I did my thing. Hold on, guys. Let me put you right here for 1 minute if you don't get cut off. Oh, my. So let's put this stuff away because I don't like a messy kitchen at all. At all, guys. I don't like a messy kitchen. So let me put this stuff away and chit-chat with you for a minute. Get the Spice Time seasonings. They're very good. I love them. And I put them back in my spice rack up here. I put them all. My son's always saying when he come over here, you always trying to have stuff organized. That don't make sense. It's a kitchen. Well, it's a kitchen that needs to stay clean. It doesn't necessarily mean that your kitchen's supposed to be dirty, and he knows that. You know what I'm saying? He knows that. I don't like that when my kitchen is dirty. I don't. Okay, so now I put all the spices back where they belong. Can another one fit up there? I'm not sure. No, this is not going to fit. And, yeah. So let's see what happens, guys. Like I said, this is not Miss Beloved sauce. It's something like her that I'm trying to do. I was, yeah. So the difference was I put duck sauce in it because I don't like sugar. I use sweet and low. So it looks like it's coming out pretty okay. If you guys want to see it, it looks like it's coming out pretty okay. So yeah, so that's what I did for that. And I'm going to drink the rest of this. I didn't have regular Coca-Cola, so I put a little bit of Diet Coke in it. You use regular Coke, but I put a little bit of Diet Coke in there, you know, because I'm trying to get this all, you guys know what Anastasia's trying to do. Okay, so we're going to let that boil and see what happens. Let's turn it up a little bit so we can get that good consistency in there. And there's a lot of onions in here. And there's a lot of garlic in here, guys. I love garlic. Garlic powder, crushed garlic, minced garlic, the cloves that you peel off. And yeah. All right, so here we have it. And we're bringing that to a boil. Yeah, let me show you one more time. I'm going to bring this to a boil. See the onions are transparent? Yeah. And so I didn't have any seafood boil. So I made some burgers. You can dip it in your burgers. You can pull it over your burgers. However you want to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's it, guys. So, ooh, I got the air on, but I'm moving so much. That's what I wanted to come in and tell you guys that I was doing later on today, was doing a semi sort of kind of Miss Beloved type of thing. Now, she doesn't put all the things that I put in there, but majority of the stuff she puts in there. The lemon juice, the crushed garlic, the onions. She doesn't put the peppers in there. Excuse me, the cayenne pepper, the red peppers. I think maybe a little bit of pepper. But I think she used accents, whatever that stuff is. I don't use that. She put sugar in it. I don't use that. So what I did was, I said, let me just create something totally different. So I put the duck sauce in there because I'm not a sugar eater. You can all see that I drink diet sodas. And I didn't have a regular soda, so I put a little bit of the Diet Pepsi in. I hope it doesn't throw it off. But however, guys, Anastasia is going to dip my corn in there and dip my burger in there when they get done. And I'm going to throw down like a throw down. You feel me? So, guys, if you guys would like to try to do what I done with my little sort of kind of creation, you can do so. And if you do so, please leave it in the bottom of the comment and, let me know, hey, Anastasia, I tried it exactly the way you did it, and tell me how you like it. I am not a sugar eater. Miss Beloved, I think she used brown sugar. She doesn't use white sugar. But I don't use brown sugar or white sugar. I use sweet and low. And I was not putting sweet and low in my sauce that I'm making, my butter sauce that I'm making. I wasn't putting that in there. I don't use sugar because of the fact that I'm borderline. And I'm trying as much as possible to stay away from that. I do not want to be a diabetic because I am petrified of needles. And, considering what my sister goes through, being a diabetic, but she's no longer diabetic because she lost so much weight. And, unfortunately, she lost one of her legs, through diabetes. But she didn't lose it through diabetes. Sort of kind of did. But actually how she lost her leg, because nurses that wasn't taking care of her and that wasn't cleaning the wound properly, they wasn't cleaning the wound correctly, so the wound became infected. The wound was down beside her ankle, on the outskirt of her ankle, and it became infected. So the nurse, whoever was taking care of her, was not consistent on top of her work, taking care of my sister. And so what happened was the wound became infected. Thank God, at first when it happened, they caught it before it went down to the bone. But unfortunately, the second time it happened, the infection reoccurred, and they tried to clean it out, and they took x-rays. It had gotten into the bone. So what happened was they had to give her a choice to make. Either you going to lay here and gangrene is going to surface all through your body and it can kill you. Thank God that my sister's still here. I lost one of my sisters, but thank God my older sister, she's still here. I miss my other sister very much so, tremendously. And so they had to cut her leg under her knee. They had to cut it off because the wound became infected and it got into the bone. If they had not done that, the infection would have spread it through her body and she would not be here today. And I truly thank my God that she's here today. Unfortunately, like I told you guys, I lost my other sister. I miss her tremendously. But yeah, so when my son comes here, he's always saying, what is this, a diet house? I mean, I'm still a big girl, because I'm naturally a big girl, because my mama was a big girl. My sister, the one that was the diabetic, and she lost so much weight that she doesn't have to take insulin anymore, Yeah, because of this nurse, whoever she was, she wasn't taking proper care of my sister, and then this is what happened. But let me tell you something, guys. She's doing amazing. The wound is healing. She's going to therapy to learn how to walk up on her prosthetic leg. And I can't wait to see her walk up on her prosthetic leg. And I talk to her every day. I talk to her 2-3 times a day. She say, Anastasia, what do you want? Why are you calling me again? I said, because I want love. Give me love. And I tell her each and every time I speak to her, I love you, sister. And she tells me back, I love you. Now, you guys, did you guys all know that I have a twin? Yes, Anastasia, GHIRADELLI'S World, I am a twin. I think I might have mentioned that in a video, maybe back here last year, and you guys wasn't really, very much so paying that attention to it. But yes, I have a twin. Her name is Mary. She lives down south. I don't talk to her often, but when I talk to her, she says, I can't talk to you because you make me laugh so much till you almost make me pee on myself, or you make me pee on myself, or, and I love her. I don't see her, but I love her and everything. So yeah, guys, let's go back in and check on this, and let's see what's happening. Come on, guys, with me. Follow me. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't turn the corn up. So yeah, this is the corn on the cob in the milk. I always cook my corn on the cob in the milk. These are the half a corns that I have bought from Guys, look at this. Guys, look at this. Look how amazing this is turning out, guys. Wow. Look at this, guys. I'm trying to hold my phone the correct way so I won't drop it. Guys, look at this. Look at that. Let's take that lid off and let it go ahead and do a little bit. Shake the bread and roll. Shake the bread and roll. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I wanted to come in and tell you guys that I was doing this evening. I hope that you study the video, watch the video from beginning to end. I hope you like, comment, share the video with anyone and everyone, everywhere, all over the world. Hey, you guys, someone can tag this for me to Miss Blove, because I'm not good at tagging. So whoever watched this video, my yum yums, tag this video to Miss Blove from Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World. Okay, please do that for me. I am just about done in the kitchen. So the corn is cooking, the sauce is boiling, and the burgers are in the stove. So that is the completion of it, you know what I mean? The corn, so you could take your corn and you could drop your corn down in there after, the butter sauce cool off. You can, put your corn in a bowl and drop your corn down in there and soak it around in there and just pick it up, and you know how Miss Blove do. And eat your corn and eat your burger and stuff like that. So what are you guys doing for the 4th of July? Now for the 4th of July, I think that I'm going to cook some ribs. I have a really, 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 really nice grill, guys. And I know that you guys probably seen it before. And I'm going to be cooking out on my grill. Excuse my closet, guys. This is my grill. Very nice grill. I love this grill. I love that grill. Could you see it? You see? So I'm going to be cooking out on my grill. My closet is clean, y'all. It's just my little roaster pan is sitting back there to make it look like it's not, straightened up. So let's go back one more time and check this, and I'm going to let you guys go. Hey, guys, I can smell. Guys, look at this. Yo, look at this, guys. Yum, yum, good. That yum, yum. That yum, 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 good. Is there anybody here that wants some of this yum, yum? Oh, this yum, yum. This yum, yum, good. So, I guess you can let that, boil as long as you want it to boil until you think that it's right. And then you could turn it off and you can let it cool down and, take your little corn, drop it in there, eat your little corn and stuff like that. So, yeah. And so that's all I wanted to do, guys, was come back and share that with my yum yums and let you guys know that what I was doing this evening. And I did it. I said I may do it and I may not do it. But Anastasia didn't want to disappoint my yum yums. And so I came downstairs and I did it. The burgers are in the stove. The stove is on 350, so those are not going to take very much so long to cook. And I'm going to eat my dinner. And then guess what, guys? I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to watch me one of my African movies. You guys, you should go on the www.africanmovie.com and watch some of their movies. They're amazing. They're all in English, and they have some of the amazing movies, guys. I have over, geez Louise, I tell you no lie, over the years as I could accumulate the African movies, I may have over 1,000-something African movies. I have a lot of American movie CDs in there. So I like to go in from time to time and pull out a movie, lay back, relax, and watch me one. you know. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sweep up my little floor. You know, I got like every damn light in the house on. Like, this is ridiculous. Let me turn some of these lights off. Yeah, so I'm sitting in the dining room at the dinette table here. You see? So that's what I'm doing, guys. So yeah, so I was trying to experiment, Miss Beloved. It's not quite like yours. I don't do your sauce amazingly like you do, but I did the best that I could. I think it's turned out pretty well. I just hope I didn't make it too hot. And as I stated, I don't use sugar, brown sugar or white sugar. When I drink my coffee in the morning, it's always a sweet and low. And I was not putting sweet and low in my buttered sauce. Okay? So guys, on that note, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you watched from beginning to end. Now, you know that when you make the sauce, I use actually 2.5 sticks of unsalted butter. And I turned the fire down very low. I let it simmer down till the butter completely melted. And I let it get a little to it. And then I dropped the onions and the peppers in there. And it was still on low. And I stirred it until they was almost transparent. And then I poured the broth in. So once I poured the broth in, I start to add all the seasonings. And then in the end, I put the duck sauce in there. A little bit of hot sauce. I additionally added a little bit more lemon pepper in there, and a little bit more paprika in there to give it that redness, you know. And let that thing simmer. And when you think it's good to your texture and to your taste, then you can cut it off. You can spread it over chicken. You can spread it over hamburgers. You can spread it. It's mainly good for seafood, you know. But I just wanted to do that. I wanted to experiment and do that, and that's what I did. So hopefully, guys, we shall see what this thing come out as. Let's check one more time, guys, and then I got to go. Yo, guys, look at this. Guys, look. Look at this, guys. Ooh, look at that, guys. Ooh. Yes, y'all. And look at those onions. Transparent. See? Those onions are see-through. They're see-through. Okay? It's not like Miss Belove's, but it's good enough for me. Okay, Miss Beloved. What is that? Oh, I don't know. Let's get that out of there. I don't know what that was. But yeah, it's good enough for me. Let me wipe this off. That's good, guys. That's good. All right. So, at any rate, loving you guys so much. So, if you should like this video, please like again, comment again, share again. Reach over there, hit that notification bell, guys, so that you, and also you, Miss Beloved, could be notified of all of Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World's videos. Have an amazing day, guys. Stay positive, stay blessed. Keep that peace, stay out of trouble. Let no hurt, harm, or